There is one major hack to making the tastiest and yummiest soy milk drink that will last as long as you want: 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even more. Like I said, as long as you want without going bad at all, whether it's for personal or commercial usage. So if you've been making soy milk or soya milk, like some people call it, and you've not been getting it right, or you just want to try that for the first time, please, you seriously need to learn this simple hack. And trust me, this is the best recipe on how to make soya milk that you can find on the internet right now. So let us begin. So I'm going to start off with the major ingredients for this recipe, which is the soya beans. As you can see, this is our soya beans. This is what it looks like. And I have in here half custard paint of soya beans that I had already picked. This is the dirt that came out of the soya beans. I don't know whether they intentionally do this in the market. I don't know, for whatever reason, but trust me, that was up to 1 cup. So I took my time and I picked every single dirt, every single stone from it. And this is the final result. So I'm just going to add some water and soak it overnight. This is the next morning, and I think that was about 12 hours. And as you can see, everything I've doubled in sizes. That is how it works. So the next step right now is to get it washed. So I'm going to give this a thorough wash until the water runs clear. And while I wash, I was also very mindful of stones and other dirt that I was not able to pick out. I don't know why those people do that. I think most times they intentionally add stones to this just to increase the quantity. For whatever reason, please just try to wash this and pick the stones out. So while we do that, let me reintroduce myself for people that are seeing this channel for the first time, and I'm hopeful that you're going to subscribe before you leave. Okay, so my name is Kelsey. This is my channel, and we're all about DIYs, kitchen hacks, lifestyle, and amazing food recipes. And trust me, we do not get to keep any information here. What you see is what you get, and believe me, you're gonna love it here. So please, can you just give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment if you have any question. So once I'm done washing, I'm gonna transfer that to my stove and cook until it boils. It is boiling right now, so I'm gonna turn off the heat, sieve out the water, allow it to cool down for a little bit, and get it ready to be blended. For blending these beans, make sure that you use a very strong blender that will not get damaged. If you do not have a strong blender, please, you can visit all those commercial grinders, and they're going to help you to blend this into puree. Did you notice that I didn't peel the beans before blending? Yes, this is how I want it. This is how I make mine, and it comes out very, very good. But if you fall to the category of people that love to peel first before blending, please go ahead and do that. Personally, I don't see any significant effect of peeling my beans first, because it doesn't make any difference. You're still going to sift it, you're still going to strain it, you're still going to use cheesecloth to strain it. So that is basically how I do it. And once I'm done blending, I will transfer into a bigger pot. And also, I didn't add too much water during the blending process because my blender is actually a strong one. So whether I add too much water or not, it's still going to blend very well. But when I was done blending, I added water. I think about 1 to 2 liters of water. That was what I added, and I stirred it and got it ready to be strained. See, every single step in making soy milk matters a lot, so you need to be extremely careful. And if you have tried making soy milk before and it got bad or it went bad, trust me, I understand how you feel, because I've been in that situation like twice when I tried making this milk, and it was a bad one. In fact, at the point I had to stop making it until a friend of mine taught me this recipe, and trust me, since then it became a game changer for me. So trust me when I say that every single step matters a lot. So if you be following my recipe, make sure that you follow it from beginning to the end, okay? So this is the straining process with our chiffon cloth. Some people call it Muslim cloth, but I got it from the local market close to me, and I think I got this for about 500 naira, so it's not expensive. And trust me, this is the best tool that you can use and strain this, and you're not going to have particles of the beans afterwards. Okay, so this is how I do it. And please, if you have somebody that can join you to hold these and strain it properly, please, you need to get somebody, if you have, like I said. So I did it myself, but at some point somebody had to join me. My sister joined me. Did you see the hand? Yes, because I don't want to say that it's stressful, but it is a bit stressful to strain this. So if you have somebody, let the person join you. So after the first one, I changed my mind. I was like, okay, let me use a colander first. I think it's going to make it easier. So I got a big colander and I transferred the remaining blended beans into it. With this, I'm going to sieve it out the first time, So I'm going to get the juice, take out the chaff, just watch how I do it. But I feel like this is easier for me. If you don't want to do it this way, you can just use the chiffon cloth and do that from beginning to the end. So I am done and it is time to get back our chiffon cloth. And this method is actually very, very suitable for people that do not have somebody that's going to help them, because it will make the straining process easier for you. So what I did was to strain out the liquid first, then I strained out the chaff later. As you can see, I strained out the liquid just once. That was good. So as we proceed, let's quickly talk about the nutritional value and health benefits of soy milk. Number one, the forms of vitamin B that is found in soy milk helps the body to maintain its nerve cells and also prevent fatigue and tiredness. Secondly, this milk is also very, very high in protein, and it helps to support healthy muscles and organs. And also, soy milk is an amazing alternative for people that are lactose intolerant and cannot tolerate cow's milk. So if you know you fall to that category, this is a very good pick and a very, very good replacement for you. Then last but not the least, soy milk is very rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are healthy fats that your body cannot form on its own. And this helps so much in brain development and reduces the risk of dementia. So knowing how to make this at home is a very big plus for you, because both children and adults need this. When that was done, I had to transfer into big non-stick pots. Please, if you have non-stick pots, make use of it, because it will help this milk not to burn when it start boiling. But if you do not have non-stick pot, it is still fine. Just make sure that you watch it very well. So I had to divide this because it usually foams when it start boiling. So I make sure that there is enough space in the pot for me, and I constantly stirred this until the milk was done. So you need to be there, you need to be present, you don't need to leave the side. Even if you leave here, it shouldn't be up to 10 seconds and you're back. That was what helped me. I have made lots of soy milk in the past that didn't work out, and this time around this recipe keeps working for me. So I make sure that I follow it from beginning till the end, and at this stage I do not ever leave the side. So I'm always here to remove some clothing. It has some clothing on top, so I remove them and I continue to stir. As you can see, it has started boiling. I do not remove mine once it starts boiling. That is another secret. I allow this to boil for as long as 20 minutes so that the taste of beans will be out of it entirely, and it also helps this to last longer. If you notice that the red pots has started boiling since, is because the cooker of that one is big, so that is why it started boiling before this black one. So I checked constantly, I removed the clothing on top, I stirred occasionally, I was stirring out because I don't even want to make I don't want to make mistake at all. So trust me, if you follow this recipe, you're going to enjoy this milk, whether you're selling it or you're consuming it. So at this point, the milk was done. I had already turned off the heat for the other one, and this one I just checked, and I'm removing all this clothing on top. Then I'll allow this to cool down before I strain it for the very last time. Yes, this is also needed, so you can use this type of sieve, or you can also use a chiffon cloth if you want, but I don't want that process anymore, so I just had to use this. I strained it. Trust me, there was no single particles on it. So lovelies, if you're still watching this video till now, it means that you are enjoying this recipe, this video so much. And trust me, I cannot wait for you to try this at home and come back to tell me how it really went down. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I don't know why, I don't know what you're waiting for, because like I said, you're going to enjoy it here. Every single recipe is always a bang. Just click on the subscribe button in front of you. It is free. You are not going to be charged for it. Okay, thank you. So this is the moment to add our sweetener, and as you can see, I added 1 cup of sugar to this. If you have dates, you can add it. If you have coconut, if you have vanilla flavors, whatever sweetener that suits your preference, please go ahead and add it. So I just added water because I felt like it was so thick, and that was it. Voila, the soy milk is ready, guys. If you taste this soy milk, so let's talk about preserving this drink to last as long as you want. So if you're making this drink for personal usage where you have yourself, your family members, and this drink might not exceed 2 days, I would say there will be no need to add any kind of preservative. Just keep it in your chest freezer. Deep freezer. That is what we call deep freezer in Nigeria. Just keep it in your deep freezer, and this milk is going to stay there for as long as 1 week or 2 weeks if you want. Then, if you be making it in bigger quantity for your family as well, for personal consumption as well, and you want to add preservative, just get a food grade preservative they sell in the market. Those people that sell cake items, flour, industrial sugars, they are almost in every local market near you. Tell them that you need a very good food grade preservative that you'll be needing for your soy milk. They will give you and tell you the correct measurement to use. Also, if you be making this drink for commercial usage, that is also how to do it. Get good plastic. Don't buy plastic that will be very expensive for you. Get good plastic. If you be supplying to supermarkets, make sure you register with NAFDAC. If you just want to be selling from your office, from your store, from your home, get good plastic. Do little label. There are some people that don't even put label, but if you want to do label, put label, and get a very good preservative. And trust me, this is going to last as long as 1 month for you.